Hey everyone! Remember me? About 2 months ago, I asked you to participate in a survey about Nerdfighteria, and I can finally share the results with you! Yay! It took me quite a while to make this video because I had to write a thesis, which was quite a lot of work. I moved, I have to find a job now, and you can guess I'm very busy, but finally I can share the results with you. So the survey was about parasocial interaction and relationships within YouTube. I didn't tell you back then because I didn't want to influence the survey, but now I can tell you. And I guess a lot of you ask now, what is parasocial interaction or relationships? Parasocial interaction and relationships are usually a phenomenon of TV. It's that viewers feel like they know the person on TV. Personally, it feels to them like it's a face-to-face contact and relationship, but it really isn't. It's just a media transmission, and the person on TV knows about that and uses it for his advantage, basically, by talking to the viewers, looking directly at them, addressing them, so they're more, drawn into the show and more connected to the program and stay true to it and watch it again and again and again. And of course, now I wanted to find out whether these relationships and interactions are also a phenomenon that exists within the realms of YouTube. So I asked you to participate in that survey, and you very much did. Almost 900 people participated in this survey, and I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. This community is just so awesome. It's awesome, but yeah. I was overwhelmed. It was such a great experience for me, and I just want to say thank you so much for making this all possible. Yeah, it was great. And now finally the results. So parasocial interactions and relationships are indeed also a phenomenon of YouTube, and to my surprise, it's even stronger within YouTube than it is within TV. You feel more drawn to people on YouTube apparently than you feel to people on TV. I compared my results with other results from surveys that were centered around people on TV, and my results were stronger and clearer and showed that the members of the Nerdfighteria community are very much drawn to John and Hank and feel like they participate in real interaction. It almost feels like face-to-face interaction to them, and surprisingly, relationships weren't as strong as I thought they would be, but they are very much there. And yeah, now I have to look at my sheets to tell you all the results. So yeah, strong interaction and strong relationships, which was very interesting. And I also checked whether females or males form stronger bonds to John and Hank. And first of all, 70% of the participants were female, and generally they formed stronger parasocial interaction and parasocial relationship to John and Hank than male participants did. That's not really a surprise because generally women tend to form stronger bonds to people on TV and also on YouTube apparently. Yeah. What was also not really a surprise that younger people form stronger relationships to John and Hank and interaction than older people do, but generally the difference wasn't as big as I expected it to be. So yeah, that was very interesting too. Apparently all the Nerdfightarians, no matter how old they are very drawn to John and Hank and feel close to them. Yeah, doesn't really come as a surprise, I guess. On average, the participant in the survey was about 20 years old, so interesting. I also asked you to tell me about your education, your degree, and it turned out that the strongest relationships and parasocial interactions are formed within groups that haven't completed schooling yet, I suppose, because so many people were so young, so many young participants, and I guess they're still in school, so that kind of correlates with the with younger people forming stronger relationships. So yeah. What was really interesting to me was that the intensity of parasocial interaction and relationships doesn't really depend so much on how much time you spend watching the videos. That wasn't so much a factor as I thought it would be, but more how regularly you watch the videos. So if you watch the videos every week or twice a week, you tend to have stronger parasocial interaction and relationships with John and Hank than you would if you only watch it twice a month or something. So yeah, but it doesn't really matter how much time you spend on watching the videos. Some people spend a lot of time watching the videos, like, I don't know, 100 minutes a week. So I presume watching videos more than once, because obviously there's only about 8 minutes of new material every week. So yeah, but that wasn't as much a factor as I thought it would be, which is very interesting. What else? It seems that the strongest parasocial interactions and relationships form in English-speaking countries. The US, obviously, Canada, and Britain, also Australia. Also, parasocial interaction and relationships were also strong in Germany, but I guess that was because I specifically asked the German Nerdfighteria group to participate, so I wouldn't rely too much on those results, and I also mentioned that in my thesis, so don't worry. Also interesting, probably most interesting for John and Hank, are that the stronger the parasocial interaction and relationships are, the more likely it is that people own products of John and Hank, like the books or music or whatever. So I guess that is probably pretty interesting to John and Hank, because it's obviously some economic force behind there. I don't know. I don't want to interpret too much, but it's very interesting. Yeah. So basically I can tell you Nerdfighteria feels very close to John and Hank. I guess that's not really a surprise, but now it's scientifically proven. And yeah, you helped me write a thesis 60 pages long, and I'm so grateful for that. And I was so worried that not enough people would participate in the survey. That was really my main concern writing this, because the topic was always so interesting to me and I really wanted to do it, but I was so worried that, I don't know, just like 50 people would participate. And you guys were so helpful and amazing and just awesome, obviously, and it was just an overwhelming experience to me, and I'm so grateful. So thank you so much. And if you have any further questions, because this was really just a brief overview of the results of my survey, just leave comments and ask questions, and I'll try to answer them as well as I can. And yeah, that's it. So thank you again, and once again, don't forget to be awesome.